This one is entirely seated in a chair. You're welcome to be somewhere else though if you want to sit on the floor or even stand for this. I'm going to start off a little bit on the calm side, right? Kind of in the relaxed realm of breathing techniques, and we'll get a little bit more vigorous as we go, kind of producing more and more energy. So this may be a good class to increase energy. So maybe not right before bed, but maybe right out of bed. So a good morning class. So if it is morning when you're watching this class, good morning. Welcome in. Good to have you guys. Sitting up nice and tall in my chair, and I'm just turned to the side so you can see a better view of me. I'll face you at certain points. Let's just soften the eyes and just kind of sit back. If you've got a backrest in your chair, just kind of find a comfortable posture. Nothing too stiff yet. Just being gentle with our sitting, and start to wiggle our toes. You might even close the eyes. I'll try to describe the best I can so you don't even have to watch me at first. You're welcome to keep them open if you'd like though. Wiggling the toes. All right, start to come up and down with the toes, up and off the ground. Waking up the muscles in the lower legs. Breathing in through the nose if you can. And slow and steady out through the mouth. All right, I'm going to start with my fingers now, wiggling the fingers, maybe making fists, opening and closing the fists. Still breathing here, and let's pick our hands up and roll the wrists. So I'm picking my hands up off my legs and just rolling the wrists. All right, let's bend and extend the elbows. Okay. Some of the practices today we'll borrow from Qi Gong and other breathing techniques as well. But this is a yoga-inspired breathing class. Okay. Sitting up a little bit nice and tall now, a little bit taller, taller, taller. You can still soften the eyes, but maybe start to open them, kind of blink, blink, blink. And let's roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Just gentle rotations, circling up, back, and down. Now it'll slow down your movement if you do this, but one thing I really like to do with this warm-up is to pair my movement with my breathing, which is a Qi Gong method, but we roll the shoulders up and breathe in. Roll back and exhale down. Breathe in as we roll up. Exhale down. I'm going to do two more. Rolling up, breathing in. And maybe even moving a little bit bigger now if you can. Last one, up and breathe in. Exhale down. All right, let's wiggle the hips. Weight shifting left and right. Weight shifting left and right to get pressure off of the sit bones here if you're in a chair. All right, and then soft marching, not really stomping the feet, just getting a little bit of vibration through the legs, right? Vibration is good. Vibration breaks up congestion. Vibration kind of wakes up the sensory system, the nervous system, right? The incoming information. Gentle vibration, vibration coming from your own body, right? And here we are. All right. Let's tilt the nose up. And this isn't about posture so much as it is about pace. Okay, so this is a calming breath. If you're already calm, that's okay. It's good to kind of integrate your pace with ours. If you're breathing too fast, right, and hyperventilating, if it's too fast, then slow it down. If my breathing pace is too slow and you're finding that you're holding your breath too long, then you can obviously pick it up. But here's our calming breath. We breathe in for 4 counts. Hold your breath for 7 counts. and exhale for 8 counts, which means you're exhaling longer than you're inhaling. Okay, this is a settling mind type of breath. So here we are, and later we'll get into more alerting breaths. Sitting up nice and tall. Again, it's less about posture and more about just kind of the counting. So let's breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let it out slow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And in, nice deep breath. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. In. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Catch your breath. Just kind of find a natural breathing rhythm. If you need to take a few deep breaths, that's fine. If you're yawning, that's okay. That doesn't necessarily mean you're tired. I mean, maybe you are. That's okay as well. But yawning is usually your brain's trying to re-regulate, recenter itself, reach homeostasis, right? You've got a different amount of oxygen and carbon dioxide in the body, and it's trying to recalibrate all that. So let's weight shift a little bit here and rotate the spine just gently. Okay, getting the body warmed up for a little bit more motion now. All right. This next move, we're combining a yoga style breathing with a Qi Gong movement pattern, and it's kind of flowy, right? There's some flow to it. So here it is. I'm going to have my hands down at my sides, and I'm going to roll my wrists up as I breathe in 3 times. So it looks like this. I'm going to roll forward, up higher, and back. Then I'm going to give one big good exhale as I blow with a little bit of pressure forward. And let the arm swing. Okay, so it's 3 breaths in. There might be just a half a second pause in between each one, and it looks like this. Let it out. Okay? Your arms can continue to flow the whole time, or you can kind of chop it up into 3 different positions like this. Right? We're waking up our body, waking up our brain a little bit more with some slightly more vigorous breathing techniques now. So in, 2, 3. I personally like the continuous movement as I roll up and back versus chopping it into 3 spots. I'm going to do that one. So here we go. In, 2, 3. Don't hit your elbow on the back of your chair, right? In, 2, 3. I'm going to do 2 more of these. In, 2, 3. Last one. In, 2, 3. All right. Weight shift, get the pressure out of your sit bones, maybe move the feet if you need to. Reminder here to breathe in through your nose when you can. That will help with better blood flow throughout the body because the nose produces nitric oxide. That's a good vasodilator. and it'll open the blood vessels, which is better oxygen and nutrient delivery throughout the whole system, right? So it's good to breathe in through the nose when you can, right? Sometimes we're stuffed up in the morning, or we have allergies, or just structurally it doesn't work for us, right? So just get as much air as you can, even if it's 5% of your air, right? Get as much as you can. It does open up more over time, right? It's just like any other exercise. You're making it better as we practice, okay? All right, next up, same thing with 3 parts of an inhale. So in, and then we'll exhale as we come down. This is going to be an open mouth or an ocean breath that makes a sound. Kind of sounds like the waves in the ocean. With a big open mouth, that means we're exhaling quickly, okay? Because there's a bigger opening. So here it is. It looks like this. If you don't have the shoulder mobility, make it smaller. So here, let me show you the modification first. You can just bend the elbows, circling out and up, and then go quick exhale through a large opening in the mouth. Now the full move, if you have the shoulder mobility for it, looks like this. In, 2, 3, palms forward. Okay. In, 2, 3, palms forward. Okay, so it's a 3-part in. Exhale with it's considered a hot breath, like a steam breath, like you're fogging up a glass in front of you. I'm going to try 5 of them in a row here. Here we go. In, 2, 3. In, 2, 3. In, 2, 3. 2 more. In, 2, 3. Last one. In, 2, 3. And let the arms swing. Recalibrate your breathing. If you're getting dizzy and lightheaded, maybe moderate how fast you're breathing in, right? Maybe slow it down a little bit, or maybe speed it up and just kind of see what adjustments you need in order to kind of keep a level head. Now, it's okay if you're feeling heavier or lighter, right? Maybe you're building energy and you're feeling lighter, or maybe you're grounding yourself and you're feeling heavier. Those kinds of things are okay. But if you're getting dizzy, all right, then maybe we're doing too much challenge for right now on your airway. So calm it down a little bit if you need to. These can be pretty intense if you're not used to these movements. All right, next up, I'm going to pull the shoulder blades back. Let me turn to the side and really get some spinal extension here. So this is about a movement pattern and about breathing, okay? This one, I'm gonna put my hands on my knees if you're in a chair, pull the shoulder blades back, and push the sternum forward as I inhale. Okay, so here's what it looks like from the side. As I pull the shoulder blades back, the ribs go forward. Now, you might not have this much mobility, okay, so don't force it. I practice this a lot. So I'm pretty limber in this particular area, right? Got tight hamstrings, but my spine moves a lot. So don't force your back to do this, but give it a little bit of extension, right? Shoulder blades back, ribs go forward as we breathe in and the nose comes up. And then we'll exhale and round the spine a little bit, okay? Now it can be a little bit achy, right? Going from one way to the other. If you're getting sharp pain, you definitely want to back out of it. We don't want sharp pain, okay? Don't hurt yourself. We don't want pain today, tomorrow, or the next day. Anything like that. But a little bit of mobility there is good and healthy for the spine. So here we are, breathing in, coming up, and let it out. All right, this breathing practice will be 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. I should say 5 counts in, because I'm not a metronome, and I'm gonna count probably not exactly to a second. So in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want to, brighten the eyes up as you breathe in, so opening the eyelids a little bit more. And then dim the vision, bringing the eyelids down a little bit as you exhale. That's one way to pair your movement and your breathing with your energy level. Soften the eyes as you exhale. Open the eyes as you inhale. Looking down as we round the spine. Looking up, tilting the nose up, opens up the airway a little bit. Exhale down. Last couple. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In. After this one, I'm going to start speeding it up to about 3 seconds. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I'm speeding it up for myself a little bit. Join me if you like. In, 2, 3, out. 2, 3. Same movement pattern. In, 2, 3, out. 2, 3. In, 2, 3. Get it all out. 2, 3. Full breath. In, 2, 3, out. 2, 3. A couple more. In, 2, 3, out. 2, 3. Last 1, 2, 3, out. 2, 3. Now this one is going to be our most vigorous of the day so far. It's in for about a second and out for about a second. I don't get a full breath in and I don't get a full breath out. That's okay. But if you're getting dizzy and lightheaded, re-regulate, right? Recalibrate, come out of the pattern that I'm doing and monitor yourself, right? Be safe for yourself. But this can be very alerting, stimulating, wakeful. Okay, it's a great way to get that extra boost for the day. So here we are. Same movement. Don't be too aggressive with the spine. You guys know. Here we are. In, out. In, out. Trying to get a good breath in, but it might not fill in that small amount of time, right? Out. In, out. Kind of aggressive. Out. Make sure you're taking care of yourself and monitoring how you're feeling though. Out. In, out. In, out. In, out. 10 more. Out. In, 9. In, 8. In, 7. In, 6. In, 5. In, 4. In, 3. In, 2. In, 1. Last one. Let it out. Gather yourself, sitting up nice and tall with your spine straight. Take a nice long deep breath and re-regulate, recalibrate. It might be 7 or 8 or 9 seconds in, I don't know. Refresh, right? Catch your breath. It's not realistic to breathe that way for a long period of time, and long is very subjective, right? Some people could breathe that way for a few minutes probably, and some people a few seconds is enough to really stimulate and alert. So you don't have to copy my pattern or duration at any point. Just make this your practice because it is yours, right? Here we are, kind of resetting, weight shifting left and right. Let's get the spine a little bit of rotation here. These won't be aggressive movements and they won't be aggressive breaths. This is kind of a resetting period and a mobility period, okay? If you've got armrests, right? I don't have armrests. Don't hit your armrest with your elbow, right? You don't want to hit the funny bone, your ulnar nerve, not happy. I'm sure we've all done that. Don't hit the back of your chair either with your elbow. This is a rotation move, okay? It's all about the spine here, but I am gonna move my arm and kind of get my shoulders awake as well. It is about the spine, right? So think about rotation from the waist up by bringing your shoulders back. And if you would like to include your hands, you can. Here's what it looks like. My feet are forward, and I'm going to breathe in, reaching back with one hand. Exhale and unwind. Other side, breathing in. Exhale and unwind. Great job today, guys. Your bodies thank you, I'm sure. Exhale and unwind. Into the side. Exhale and unwind. Listen to your shoulders. If that's pinching, then come lower or not at all with the arms. So just like this. Exhale and unwind. So it's kind of sliding the hand up the leg as we rotate. Exhale and unwind. Slide the hand up the leg and back to the knee. Up the leg and back to the knee. If it pinches, if it's problematic, right, for your arm to reach back, then you don't want to cause more issues. Coming back, breathing in. I'm going to do one more on each side. Nice deep breath, slowing it down. Exhale, unwind. Nice deep breath, coming back. Exhale, unwind. All right, weight shifting. Getting toward the end here, shaking out the arms, shaking out the legs. Let's make sure the neck is moving properly, safely, comfortably. Roll the shoulders a few more times. Switch directions. You want to go both directions, right? And there we are. Okay, our next breathing pattern here will be another 3-part breath, but it's not about breathing in 3 times. Okay, kind of like how we did with circling out and up, breathing in, and how we did when we rolled up and back, in, toward the beginning of the session. This one's more about which parts of your body are filling with air. Okay, so it's going to be stomach, ribs, collarbone. And today, I'm not going to reverse it. I'm not going to exhale collarbone, ribs, stomach. Okay, that's a little bit more of a focus, a mental focus exercise. You're welcome to do that if you like, if you know that pattern. But it's stomach, ribs, I should say ribs and chest, and then collarbone rises at the top. Then I'm going to just sort of collapse everywhere all at the same time, kind of exhaling all of it out all at once. Hopefully that makes sense. If you've seen any of the other classes where I do this 3-part breath, often it's stomach, ribs and chest, collarbone, and then when you exhale, collarbone, ribs and chest, stomach. Okay, so you go in, you come out the same way you went in. Today it's 1, 2, 3, exhale all at once. So here it is. I'm going to do this to the side. I think you'll be able to see my belly expand a little bit better this way. I don't know. We'll see. So shoulder blades back, nice and tall. Wiggle the hips if you need to. Maybe put one hand over your stomach so you can feel it come out. Ribs and collarbone up. Then let it all out at once. It's okay to make some sound, right? Sound is good. Sound is vibration, breaks up congestion, helps to get the body to do what it should do, right? So sound is good. If you're comfortable with that, then maybe make some sound as you exhale, and I'll give you some examples. So stomach, ribs, collarbone, right? Like you're exhausted. Stomach, ribs, collarbone, right? It kind of sounds like one of those silly tubes. You tip it upside down and it makes a sound. Okay. Stomach, ribs, collarbone, buzz. Okay, buzzing like a bee. You're welcome to make other sounds if you'd like, but sound is vibration, and vibration is not a bad thing when it's coming from yourself, right? When it's not a tool. Okay, stomach, ribs, collarbone, out. And I'm not going to make any more sounds because I don't make pretty sounds, and I don't want to bug you with my sounds. Exhale. I'm going to do 3 more here. Stomach, ribs, collarbone, all at once. Stomach, ribs, collarbone, all at once. Last one, stomach, ribs, collarbone, nice deep breath, let it rise. All at once. All right. Weight shifting here, getting the hips to wiggle a little bit. Maybe tap the feet, stomp the feet, shake out the arms, roll the wrists, bend and extend the elbows, roll the shoulders up, back and down, up, forward and down. Turn the head left and right. And my friends, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for coming in. As I said before, I'm sure your bodies thank you. Mine thanks me right now. I'm feeling brighter and more alert and more awake. One last thing, everybody. Thank you so much for coming today. If you would like to help spread this channel to other people who might enjoy it as well, go ahead and click the like button, the subscribe button, and you're also welcome to share it with other people on things like Facebook and via email to friends and family that you think might like this video. All right, thank you so much, and you have a great week. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.